Pom, 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 pom. Ooh. Right, okay, let's get this show on the road. And today we're looking at how to filter water. Yes, so it's not as difficult as it sounds. So you can catch water in a rain barrel. That's nice and easy. But that water is tainted. And what that means is that it's undrinkable until you boil it off. And you can boil it off on a hob or a camp stove, provided you've got a decent sized pot, and then you can decant it into water bottles. The other alternative is the one that we always tend to do, and is a more of a permanent solution, is to put the rain catcher barrels on a level above a sink and then attach this to the sink with a pipe wrench, and that's what we're going to be trying to do today. Now, let's have a look. There we go. So if you want to join the server, details are in the description below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content, or just hit the like button to help me out and promote my content to other people. It doesn't cost you anything. It takes you less than a second. Right, so the first things first is we need planks, and I'll lay out what we're going to do. Right, so I'm hiding in the bedroom. One of the other things I'm going to do today as well is I'm going to, because I've been working on my books, that my tailoring is up as high as it can go at the moment. We don't have a level 5 tailoring book. But what we could do is think about patching up our clothes. You can see I'm just aimlessly carrying. Oh, it's dark. Ugh. Right, so there's quite a few different ways of doing this. But the idea is to get in the squares above, so the 9 squares above, a barrel on the outside, so that the barrel catch. Oh, we've got a pipe wrench. That's good. There's a pipe wrench under the sink. That's useful. So we can actually plumb that in. So when we get the barrels laid up, when the water actually runs out, we can just plumb it in, and by then the barrel should have plenty of water in them. So what I need to do is I need to work out how far away that is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not press that button. Walk around. I don't want to walk to that. Let's get rid of that. Why can't I do anything? Disassemble door. Okay, so let's pretend we're going to pick something up. So it's like from this corner, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the one with the sink. 2, 3, 4, 5. Or from this corner, it is the 1, 2. It's the third one in. Okay, fine. Right. So let's get some. Have I got a saw? Do I have a saw? Yes, I do. Right. Okay. Because there are logs kicking around. Not only that, we're looking out for the bad guys. So let's just saw up all of those logs. Oh, have we got any nails? So each log gives us 3 planks. As you can see, it's getting daylight. We will need quite a few planks, to be fair. And we will take as many of those as we possibly can in our hands and then transport them upstairs where we need them. And come back and do it again. And then we will have a look to see whether or not we've got nails anywhere. So I don't remember seeing any. Now this is the sort of thing that usually happens between streams, and it's like you only ever see the results. So I thought today we'd actually go through the motions of it. Now you do need to have a decent level of carpentry to create the better barrels, the round ones. They hold more water, so it's worthwhile doing that. Now, it's a bit weird how this works, but for some reason you can't build a platform outside of this window. You have to do it outside that window instead. It's really infuriating. Do I have a hammer? If I had a hammer. I've usually got a hammer. I don't have a hammer. Okay. Is it in my other packets? No. I need to pick up a hammer as well. Okay, so let's take a look in the shed. I swear I had a hammer at some point during my life. Maybe I'll put it in the back of the car. Spare engine parts, start tape. Oh, box of nails. 2 box of nails. But I do need a hammer. I don't need a bikini. No, I definitely don't need one of those. I see Super's been busy. Just checking the back of the vehicles. Nope. Nope. About the back of this other van. Oh, I need to get back in front of the TV. Okay, well I definitely need to go find a hammer then, because I don't seem to have one. Unless I'm being incredibly blind. Cook show. Right, so as a quick explanation, TV for the first week plays shows at 6 in the morning, 12 in the afternoon and 6 at night, and they will give you passive experience, and they will be cooking, trapping, carpentry, and I believe fishing. You will get passive experience from those. So my cooking is going up at the moment. As you see, I'm getting a little arrow and a cooking arrow up. This is always a good opportunity to read a book as well. Right, so today I'm with my usual favourite Red Bull. There we go. Only the best. Okay, well I think that's actually the cook part of it. And TV also serves as an alleviation of boredom. So what I must have somewhere. I started off with a hammer, so I've obviously dumped it somewhere. Inappropriate, of course. Not there. Not there. Not there. Definitely not there. And not there. Okay. Not in there. And not in there. Oh, that is annoying. I haven't dumped it in the bookcase, have I? Okay, so I need to go find a hammer from somewhere. I wonder if any of these vehicles have got a hammer in them. Ball-peen hammer. That will do nicely. Thank you very much. Lots of weaponry as well. Right. Okay. So that's good. So let's go cut up some more logs, and then we can start building our platform, because we'll need quite a bit. Still some planks over, so we've got a couple of runs of planks to do. Again, all this has an effect on your exertion. You can actually sit down and saw logs, and you don't get as exerted. It's quite a cunning tactic. Now, if you are watching the stream, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to say hello on the chat. Right, now if we needed to at a later date, because there's up here on the second floor, there's 2 sets of taps, 2 sets of sinks. We can do the same above those as well. As you can see, I'm exhausted, or moderate exhausted, and heavily overloaded because of the amount of planks I'm carrying. So what we'll do is first we'll open this up, then we will open up a box of these nails, just the one. So hopefully we've now got nails. Can we get the hammer in there as well? Yeah, right, okay. So carpentry. If I wanted to create a wooden floor, I cannot create a wooden floor there. Won't let me. Not for love, not for money. So let's go over here and open this one. And I don't understand what the difference is. It's absolutely fine there. I've always found that one a bit weird. Right, so now we can dive through the window. Continue building our platform. This only takes like a plank and a couple of nails. Right, now we also have to be careful here. We have to actually board over this part of the floor as well, this sort of like ceiling area, because otherwise you just fall through. Because you can see, look, you can see through to the bottom floor. Right, run out of planks. So we're going through this window, because now we've got that. We can now go pick up the planks off of the floor here. And then we can just build it out just one more level. Because although the area just that I've just built outside this window is above the sink, it's technically inside the roof as well. So the rain catcher barrels don't actually catch rain. So in this area here, it's no good. So we need to just get that off. So we can start building out. Okay, and that should be enough. Right, so I'm going to build them on those 2 bits, just there. Now, if you really wanted to be fancy about this, you could build like a fence around it, so you're less likely to fall off of it. Because, you know, that's a thing from time to time. But I'm actually going to drop these planks here. And I'm also going to drop the garbage bag that I've got just there and go get the others. Because hopefully we should have... Oh, there's a plank there. I can take that plank. We'll grab that. Although it's, I think it's 4 planks for the barrels, from what I remember. If not, there are plenty of other barrels. We can go and grab the ones that are in down here that I've been working with, or saving for the last God knows how long. Right, so from the building, from the corner of the building, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the sink is actually here, underneath this board where I'm standing now. So if I put a barrel here, a barrel there, I could even put a barrel here as well, if I really wanted to. So I could put a barrel in those 3 locations and it would be fine. So what I'm actually going to do, pick all of that up, and then we're actually going to go for those 2 spots there. Carpentry, furniture, and then we want the round rain collector barrel, not the square one. The square one collects less, but the round one requires you to have carpentry 7, whereas the square one only requires you to have carpentry 4. So let's do one there. And one there. Now when that rains, they will collect rain and we'll be able to plumb them into the sink underneath. Now what we also need to do is, because I also want to add water barrels to these 2 sinks that are behind this wall just here, is I'm going to start decking out this bit as well. So carpentry, have I run out of planks? Yep, I've run out of planks, so I need to go get some more planks. Look, nearly fell off, but again we need to deck out that entire area. Let's go check where those sinks are. So they're literally like 1 or 2. So that's so from the window it's like 1, 2, and 3. So it's 2 and 3. So let's go get some more planks. And you'll see what I mean. If I grab this pipe wrench that's under the sink and put it in my inventory, like so, I now, if I right click, I get the option, or I should get the option on the sink. It might need water in it. You'll get the option to plumb in the chrome sink, but obviously I think you need water, so we may have to wait for it to rain. Will I do that? I don't need to do that. What I can do, clean up all of this rubbish, because I've now sorted out the server so the bin can delete stuff in it. Like so. And you can delete it and then that'll all go. Right, that just keeps the place tidy. Grab the planks. And hopefully it will rain. Do you know what? I think I built those barrels in completely the wrong place. I think I measured it wrong. I measured it from this bit rather than this bit. So I may have to dismantle them and put them further over. Let's have a think about that. So this is the corner of the building. So we go carpentry, wooden floor. So let's say that's 1, 2, 3. So yeah, those barrels are in completely the wrong place. That's okay, because we can disassemble them. We should get most of the ingredients back, including them. And we've got loads of garbage bags. I need to move them over a bit. No, I'm not. You're quite right. I have negated to get into the Discord channel. Hello. I'm now I'm now in the Discord channel.
I was wondering what the heck. I seen you were live, and I thought you were doing something solo today.
No, not at all. It's like,
give me a little bit here. I'm kind of running behind this morning.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I was sitting there like, is he just doing his own thing today?
Yeah. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. So there and there. I don't actually think I've got enough for the rain catch barrel. I need to get more planks now. Okay, that's cool.
Guessing you've been on this week.
I have.
Today.
Yes, I have. I've been about. I've done all sorts this week.
Yeah. I don't. I usually try to get on every now and then, but.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to get the prep work done for what we're doing today regarding the getting the barrels up.
Ah.
So earlier I found some nails. I just couldn't remember where I put them. As usual, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I've also been playing a lot of DayZ, so if you're a DayZ fan, SurvivorCity hosts this server. Not only the server that I did a live stream for a few days ago is now up and running.
On Twitch, it's showing that you're playing DayZ.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Just letting you know.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's got to be something wrong with how it is. It's got no idea what that is. Yeah, I can see that it's saying down there that I'm playing it. I did update the titles for it. And it's actually showing on my streams that I'm playing Project Zomboid. It's only in the chat that it says I'm playing DayZ, the PvE city, whatever it is. So that's a bit weird. I think it's always done that. And it's because I rarely play anything else other than live stream, anything else other than Project Zomboid. It's just showing up. I suspect the next time I play something, it will say, "Hey, look, Fen's actually playing Project Zomboid." When I'm not. I'm playing, SurvivorCity, a survivor game, zombie survival game online, or something.
All right.
Eat something.
Let me load up the game here. I always have to do a method because Project Zomboid likes to do this to me. Is once I load up my Streamlabs, they take and close out Project Zomboid if I don't take and have it up before Streamlabs.
Okay. Right. So
it's one of those corny things that basically they end up doing.
Yeah.
It's like,
1, 2, 3. So there.
It's like it knows that I'm even if I did OBS instead, it would still do the same thing.
Right. Okay. Right. So they should now be in the right position. Oh, come on. Oh, it's because my character is so physically exhausted. I'm gonna have to sit down. Wait for that to load, because like it's in the red. Exhausted, can barely move, so I can't get over that. Now, the interesting thing about stairs is you can only face them in two directions. One of the, and they have to be sort of going into the screen, so you can face the stairs sort of top right or top left. You can't face them towards the bottom of the screen.
You're not the only one on the server. There's 2 people on.
Yep, jolly good. I suspect one of those is Reese. And it is
I've seen 2 people on it. That's...
Well, I'm on, and there will be other people, I guess.
Well, one of them's probably Reese. But yeah, it shows 2 people, and it's
Dex.
just like, oh, interesting.
It's me and Dex are on the stream.
Alright, so I shall be AFK. I will be back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get
Normal service will
dad
resume.
duties done here. Dad duties will be here.
Yep.
After I shall be here after dad duties.
Yes. Right, now let's see if I can get over this wall now. Now sometimes it's just worth building out the platform just another square or 2 so you can just get around these barrels. I remember them always being in the way, but you can climb over this bit if your character feels like it. Instead, we'll just build the wooden floor out, just to make our lives just that little bit easier. Alright, so now that we've got that, we'll build a set of stairs up here, and then build a platform across the top here, and build barrels up there as well. That way we've got all the barrels we need, above all the taps that we can find that are easily placed. Now we need to do get quite a few planks for this, because the stairs, if we go carpentry stairs requires 15 planks. Now you can't normally carry that many planks, but if they're on the floor where you're going to build the stairs, it will actually pick them up from there. There's a few logs over here, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit on the ground, and then I'm going to saw the logs. Robin, hello, welcome to the chat. Any questions, let me know. I should always do my best to explain. Okay, so that's 12. So let's grab those 12. I can still do this whilst I'm sitting on the floor. Viper! Better look busy, the boss is here. Right, let's see, what can we pick up on that? Well, I'm the admin of this server anyway. Right, let's get these planks inside and where we need them. Yep, it's all going wonderfully. Thank you very much. Just demonstrating how to get water into the taps around the house for when the water actually runs out. As usual, just doing my how-to. Right, so do we have enough planks on us? Maybe we do. So carpentry stairs. We do. Okay, so let's rotate them. I usually put them there. So they're sort of like level with the roof. They sort of stick out a little bit that way. So there we go. Set of stairs. Again, you need to be a decent level of carpentry, and it does come with a single platform. Now we know that that's the one that's above the window, and we know that's the wall next to it, and then we know that's a sink and that's a sink. So what we'll do is we'll get some more planks and we'll put the barrels in those locations, and that should be good enough. We'll do one more there. If we need to, we can always extend it a bit. So we need about 8 planks. Because each rain catcher barrel takes 8 planks. Might need to cut down some other trees as well. Or worst comes to worst, I can disassemble the fence. So I think I've run out of logs. I need to do at least one more log to get another 3 planks out of it. I think that officially means having to deforest another tree. Have I got some over there? Ah, there's a log. We will saw a log. We only need to saw 1. Should be enough. And then any other planks and any other nails we've got, we can use to board up all of the windows and that. And at some point we can think about creating a fence around this area, just to keep wandering Z's out. Do I have enough bags? I've got 9 bags. No, that might be enough. Might be enough to put some outside as well, because it's always worth having some additional barrels laying around just outside to catch water, so that you can, you know, wash yourself in it, so you're not using your drinking water to wash yourself with. Right, so we're going to do a rain collector barrel, the big round one. So that one. And there. And then I'm just going to put a wooden floor in there. Actually, I don't really need to do it. Let's put one there. Then if we need to extend it, we always can. Right, so that should be enough. So now we have 2 barrels there. Hopefully both of those will plumb into the sink underneath. And then each one of these sinks on the other side of this wall will be able to plumb those into the 2 barrels that are upstairs, if I can actually get through the door. So those 2 sinks there. Right, so now, with a bit of luck, I should be able to at least get the option of plumbing in this sink. Because those were in the wrong place, those barrels were in the wrong place, Yeah, see, now I'll get the option to plumb in the chrome sink because it can now see those barrels. I don't need to do that because we still have water. We still have running water. But when the running water does run out, we now have the option to connect 3 sinks and have lots of drinking water. What else? All 1 garbage bag. Right, okay, so we could go and see if we find some more garbage bags, because we do need to... let's just put the saw in my backpack. We'll put the nails... There is a garbage bag on the floor. Awesome. Oh, look, loads of logs over here. Right, so we'll go do a loot run in Rosewood. See what we can find. Could always check out what we need from our books, magazines, that sort of thing. Let's check out the garage. Because although I've been on a little bit, I haven't been on a huge amount. Doesn't take long to read books. Let's get some combat on. And the zombies aren't particularly tough, it's just because I'm exhausted. But it means I have to swing more. So it always pays to keep your exertion down if you can. Let's sneak the digital watch off. Right, so again, I've got high exertion, so I need to go and sit in my car. Just to wear off that. And whilst I'm in here, eat a dehydrated meat stick. There appears to be quite a few. And yes, I am using my vehicle as a battering ram. Purely because my character is that worn out. Right, now we should start. And there we go, that was a bit more like it. When you start getting up the levels in weaponry, you start hitting for one shot hits more often. Right, so garbage bag, that's what we need. At least those are respawned. Looks like we've got a restock of sorts here. Though I figure this is where I kind of left it last time I was here. Plenty of food still kicking about and drink. Tortilla chips. Eat the tortilla chips. So the racks here and here haven't restocked, so I know there hasn't been a restock in here. Because usually empty those, put those in the bin. Let's check the back room. No, there's no restock in here, it's just... So we're probably due a restock, but you know, couple of dustbin bags. Because I want to build those extra rain catcher barrels so that we can wash ourselves in without having to use up our drinking water, and we usually put those in the back garden or out the front. Excuse me. Pizza World. Okay, then. Some stale pizza, not eating that. Okay, no additional bin bags there. There's one. And two. An empty bottle if we needed the bottle for water. Okay. That side, I can never remember which side it is. Ah, hold on. I just saw a hand axe. We'll allow that, thank you very much. Nip over to Spiffos. Check the bins out the back first. Doesn't look like we've had a respawn of zombies. Okay, good. Another bag. And another bag. And another bag. Awesome, this is good. We must have missed these beforehand, although they've respawned. Ah, dirty bandage. That's useful. And I know that, yeah, it's a dirty bandage because the water's still on. I can still clean it. And it is now a clean bandage. And then I can sterilise it with boiling water, or disinfectant, or bourbon. Okay. Not where I want to be. Awesome, garbage bag. I'll take the ketchup. Yes, I'm walking through the tables. Yes, it's just one of those weird things. It's some of the tables and chairs you can walk through, others you can't. It's always worth having condiments. Now those have definitely been respawned. See, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take those. Grab what I can and just bin it. But then at least there's the option of respawns. It's getting late. I'm gonna move that out the way, not by bashing into it. That was... yeah, definitely not one of my finest moments. Let's take off this guy. Take care of him or her. Then we can press B. Tow it. Which is weird, it's something you can't do in DayZ. You can't tow vehicles. It's a bit of a weird one. I guess the physics are a bit of a mare. Right, so at least we can sort of dive down this road with at least some impunity. Ah, Jenny's table. Let's have a look in Jenny's. I'd really like to find I'll have a look in Fashionable as well. There aren't many bins in this place, are there? Fresh gravy. Twine, fresh salami, which we're going to eat. Twine's useful for making fishing rods and things like that. Okay, let's try out the back. Yeah, looks like we've definitely had those. Alright, so let's take a look in Fashionable. Or Fashionable. Yeah, what I might do is just pick up all of these clothes. Lots of nice boots there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to be putting all of these in a bin somewhere anyway. Did you see that? How the mannequin changed position now? So obviously went back to a default pose. There we go. So if we move, so the character's doing this, and then the other one it just changed. Weird. Okay. Fine. Oh, hello. Wow. So leather trousers are what I'm looking for, really, because they give the best protection. And they gave even better protection when you patch them up with leather strips. But those sort of trousers are a rare find, it has to be said. And give it I think it's about, I think the default is 5 days for respawn. Stale burrito. Did I see fresh chicken nuggets? If that's the case, I'm eating them. I'll get rid of the stale burrito. And stale fries. And stale burger. Into the bin that they don't have. Type saw. There's no bin. Oh look, I don't remember that being there last week. This is one of the sports cars. Let's can I, if I move away from it, you should, because we've got the common sense mod, be able to pry it open with a crowbar, which is the joy of the common sense mod. So let's unlock it and hotwire it, because I'm assuming there isn't a key. Nope. I can hear Bella trying to break in. Oops. The alarm's just gone off, so I'm going to run away. So yeah, because I don't want to get involved in that if I can help it. So what we're going to do, let's get that out. And we're going to go upstairs and have a look upstairs, see what we can find up here. Above the shops. Oh, fresh pineapple. Let's eat that. There's food up here. Ah, well, we always take the granola bar. I have some peanut butter. Chubby Mule, hello. Welcome back. I've got quite the crowd on today with Robin, Viper and Chubby. I don't think we need any of those. This is a rather empty looking place. Oh, my favourite pickles. I'm going to grab the cheese and I'm going to grab the soy sauce. think I just heard a glass going. Oh, electronics. We'll grab those. So I don't think we've got those. Right, question is, where's the light switch? Yeah, definitely heard. Can I turn that on? There's got to be a light switch around here somewhere. Oh, double barrel shotgun. Grab that. Okay, got some wanderers outside. I cannot for love nor money see a light switch in this apartment. Let's check out the bookcase. Don't think there's anything there I need. Oh, I just saw a crowbar. That's going to come in handy. Because I don't think Super's got a crowbar yet. Take the bandage. Take the painkillers. Again, this flat does not seem to have a light in it. Salami. Eat that salami. What have I got in my... Ah, okay, I need to get rid of those in a bin somewhere. Forgot I was carrying those around. Okay, that kind of looks promising, I guess. There's a bin. Again, not exactly respawned, does it? Okay. We will take the alcohol wipes though. I don't think anybody goes in there ever. Come on, you know you want to. Oh, that was the hairdresser. Right, let's have a look. Grab that garbage bag. Scissors all over the place. Hair dye. Any hair dye you could think of. It's all there. We're now into the zippy market. Cheese, yes please.
Alrighty, and we're back with Van here.
Hello!
So, alrighty. Joining in on the multiplayer server now. Where are you at there, Van?
I'm in the zippy market. I've found a present for you.
What'd you find?
Well, in fact, I found 2 presents for you.
Well,
I found...
It's not my birthday, I know that.
I know that, yeah. It's not your birthday. But I did find a double-barreled shotgun, which I know you love. And
I love the...
I found, assuming I can actually get back to it because an alarm went off on it, one of the cars that we've added into the game. Can't tell you which one it is. Ah, well, okay. I can tell you what it is because there was only one zombie around it. It is, in fact, the thingy car. I know it's one. I think it's the Shelby. It doesn't actually say. Charger. Oh, that's it. It's probably the Dodge Charger then. In that case.
Well, nothing wrong with the Dodge Charger. And I see your...
Oh, my Hummer is absolutely surrounded. Right, so
and it's dark.
Yeah, of course it's dark.
You're in Rosewood?
I am in Rosewood. You will see said car by the side of the road.
Right, I'm going to wait till it gets lighter, because then I can come help you with...
Right, so I've left your car and your double-barreled shotgun. Oh my god. By the sort of like apartments, like the chalet apartments.
Is the TV on, or are we
was,
still?
Yeah.
So we're still getting TV?
Yep. Just wander away from this crowd a little bit, get a little bit of distance.
Have we had the helicopter yet?
I have not seen or heard such things.
Let's see what... Because we should be getting a helicopter eventually.
Oh right, okay. So if people want me to do another DayZ stream, I can do another DayZ stream. That's not a problem. I can go and do stuff on the new server. I mean, to be fair, though there are quite a few people that want me to stream DayZ instead of Project Zomboid.
Instead of Zomboid?
Yeah. So I may have to alternate. At the moment, whilst I'm off, I can do an additional live stream. But when I go back to work, I will have to perhaps alternate it a bit.
Well, you do know that there is a Comic-Con coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So that weekend you can actually take him.
Right, they're getting a little bit too close for comfort. Yeah. Well, if you're not going to be about, I can do a DayZ stream that day.
Yeah, it's at the end of September, the last weekend in September.
Okay. I'll perhaps try and fit in a few before that.
Alright, and now that it's daytime.
Vaguely daytime, yeah.
I mean, with my saw, my screwdriver.
Sun is coming up. Yeah, so last night on the new server that we showcased in a live stream the other week, so last week, a few days ago, topped out at 21 players, from what Viper's saying, which is fantastic. That's 21 players on the server at the same time.
Well, I'll join you shortly in town. I got to catch my cooking show.
Okay. Like I say, I've left your present in plain view.
How you doing? You're on the Cook Show, brought to you by Kitten Knives.
Yeah.
Fine American cookware. Today we're gonna something once and for all. Pancakes or waffles. So this is the last show.
Both.
Which is best?
You
Well,
shouldn't have to decide. You should get both.
Alright. TV is now, the Skills TV is no longer available.
Okay, right, so that's the end of TV as we know it. I can hear the joy of ice cream.
Well, I'll take an ice cream sandwich.
Right, let's see if we can actually get my way round to the books. Right, so whilst you're there, stay. If you're staying in the base for a few minutes, I'll try and work my way to the books. Perhaps you can tell me what books we're missing.
Oh shucks, I was just getting into my car here.
Oh, that's fine. Just go then. If you're on your way, you're on your way.
I can get out. Give me a second.
Well, it's going to take me more than a couple of seconds to get to the books because there is a crowd. And they're coming.
So we have all the carpentry.
Okay.
We have all the electricity.
Ah,
We're
missed.
missing 4 and 5 of the first aid. We have all the mechanics. We're missing book 2 for metalwork.
Okay.
We're missing book 5 for tailoring.
Yeah.
We're missing book 1 for cooking. And 5. 1 and 5 for cooking. We're missing book 4 for farming. We got all the fishing. Foraging, we're missing 3 and 5. And for trapping, we were missing 3 and 4. Did you get all that?
Some.
Well, I'll wait here till you're ready.
Okay, well, I'm just approaching. Just need to clear up a few Z's.
While I wait for you, I'm gonna read some mechanics.
No, I just saw that. let's remove the glass. Were there any other zombies in this area? No, okay, fine. No, I know one came in here. And left, it would appear. Okay, great, right. Okay, so what do we need cooking?
Cooking, let me pull it up here. We need 1 and 5.
Alright, so cooking 1 and 5. So I've got 1 straight off the bat. Cooking 4. I'm going to grab all the magazines as well that I can find if we've got duplicates of that. Alright, so cooking 5. Cooking 4. Okay, so I've got 1 cooking book. What else?
We got farming. We're missing number 4.
Farming 4. Farming 4.
So what? There.
Farming 5. Farming 4. Okay, farming 4. Okay, got farming 4. Next one.
Alright, so we're missing... Let me pull up here. Trapping, we're missing 3 and 4.
Trapping 3 and 4. Okay, got trapping 3.
Right up. What's that?
Nothing else at the moment.
So, what point you got? We're missing what?
Books.
Oh, trapping
That's
4.
what
I
we're
just
talking
saw it.
about.
Trapping 4. So
What?
trapping 3 and 4. Next one.
I got, and then foraging, we're missing 3 and 5.
Foraging. Foraging 3. And 5. Okay, next one.
First aid, we're missing 4 and 5.
First aid 4 and 5. First aid 4 and 5. Okay, nothing for first aid. Next one.
Metalwork, we're missing number 2, I guess.
Metalwork. Metalwork, that's the grey books. Oh, there it is. Metalwork 2. Okay, next one.
And then tailoring, we're missing number 5.
Okay, tailoring 5. tailoring 5. There we go.
And I believe that's all.
Okay, great. I'm on my way back then. Just going to make sure there's no magazines for me to nick. And what I'll do is I'll put all of these on the floor. So we get respawns. Because I believe this is the first time we've been here.
Make sure you use shampoo.
This takes.
Are you done? Or you eat something?
Okay. Right, let's escape. Hopefully our car...
I see you hanging out. Oh, you're in the school.
Yeah. Seriously?
Well, now that you got all the books, let me come down and give you a hand here.
Yeah. Yeah, all of the zombies are crowded around the wrong side of my car. Let me see if I can lure them all away. It's generally considered bad. There is quite a crowd. Because I'm overloaded as well with all of the books that I've just picked up.
Oh. I am en route.
It's okay. I think I've got it in hand. Mostly.
Ooh, a nice red sports car.
Yep. Yeah, you'd love it.
Whoa. We got a bit of a group up by the Gigamart.
I can hear the helicopter.
I'll come back and deal with them in a little bit here.
I'm gonna just go sting.
We got the chopper. We got the chopper.
Yeah. And I'm in my
There.
car, and I'm away. I'm going back to base.
Don't go back to base.
Okay. Alright, fine. Hello.
Let's get out of town.
Let's avoid
Let's get
town.
out of town, drive. Let's drive. Because as long as we are driving, eventually the chopper goes away.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a few. Where did they come from?
That's what I'm wondering, but I'm getting out of town.
Let's leave.
I have a spot I'm going to. You know those farm warehouses just beyond our base?
Yep.
Let's go there.
Right behind you.
Alright. We'll go that way, because every time I've gone there, nobody's ever come out to see me. Or very few have. It is very... I have had very few times where the zombies have actually been there. Even after a chopper event.
Yeah, so if you've never suffered a chopper event before, the chopper event basically hovers over you.
2 cars.
Yep, that's it. The chopper basically hovers over you, attracting all of the zombies towards you. It's a really annoying event. Because it can last a long time as well, can't it?
Oh yeah.
Whoop, that's a tree. Inanimate object of the day, tree.
I haven't been out here yet, so...
Okay, so we could be in for a zombie tree.
Oh. I got a crowbar.
Oh, I picked up a crowbar for you, by the way. So...
Oh, I got one here.
Okay, that's cool.
Now we're pretty well safe. If you want to go in and check the storage stuff. Ooh, hiking bag.
Ooh,
Poncho, water bottle.
that's interesting.
Camo hunting vest.
Garden saw.
Do we need a welder mask yet?
Yes.
I found one.
Cool.
Propane tank.
Ah, Pan Bunny, hello! Yeah, the chopper follows you wherever you go. The chopper's gone now because I can hear that it's gone. Or I can't hear it, which means it's gone. So it's like, yay. Yeah, it's been good. Thanks, Pan Bunny. We've been a couple of. This is a SurvivorCity server. This is been fresh wiped. This is our 3rd stream on this server, or at least this playthrough. Yeah, there's loads and loads and loads here.
Do we need a generator for the gas station?
We do.
I got one.
Okay, cool. But yeah, the playthrough's going really well. I started off by demonstrating today how to get the rain catcher barrels above the sinks and the bits and pieces you needed to do that, which is basically the point of the stream today. There were a lot of seeds which I've nicked, and some jars so we can pickle. Oh, bloody chopper's back.
Yeah, he's back. Just kind of sit back here.
Yeah, we're going to be doing farming and everything, so let's invade this one. So I think this is basically more of the same. Hopefully we'll find some more seeds. It's just everything has got like fresh sacks of this, fresh sacks of that. Yeah, there's a load of fresh food here. Corn, broccoli, leeks, tomatoes, cabbages, cherries, bell peppers. Some of it's watermelons. Well, this is our 3rd live, so the server was wiped. Not eggplants, onions, carrots. So yeah, it was wiped about 3 playthroughs ago. So at this point, the electricity and the water are still up. The TV shows have just stopped. So there's been a week in game. And if you want to get on the server, Pan Bunny, you can. Details are in the description below.
Do you want some produce?
Do you think it's worth grabbing carrots for
If
baiting
they're not
traps?
stale or anything.
Yeah, everything's fresh. Peaches, lettuce, everything. Pretty much everything's fresh. Carrots, a sack of carrots, fresh. There we go.
Potatoes can be used to bait traps too.
Potatoes. I haven't seen potatoes actually.
I did. I got 2 bags of potatoes.
Do we just want to grab a bag of fresh stuff?
I got 2 sacks of fresh carrots. Do you want them?
I've got some carrots. Right now, everything's
Okay.
beginning to say stale. I've got a sack of peaches. I'll grab a sack of onions.
I'm grabbing some carrots. I'm going to start eating carrots here. I'm just kind of... The potatoes and that'll start going bad. Or the carrots will go faster than the potatoes.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to grab one more. I got 3 sacks of potatoes.
Trying to grab potatoes. Trying to grab sort of like one of each.
Potatoes will last longer than...
Ooh. Okay, so if you are watching the stream and you haven't got on the chat, drop in, say hi. Don't forget to hit the like button. It only takes a second. And if you do want to get on the server, the details are in the description for this video, for this live video. And the video and the server is up all the time. It's a SurvivorCity server, and it's available for you to use when you want.
So what do you think of that spot, Ben?
Yeah, it's a good spot. I mean, especially considering all of the bits and pieces you get. I mean, we've been here a few times before, but one of the really great things about this place, apart from all of the produce that is in the crates and all of that, is the fact that, and we will see in a moment, is it has this little shed here. And this little shed comes absolutely ram-packed with stuff.
Well, not only that, but if you look around look around here. How many zombies are here?
0! It's not always the case. Sometimes you do get the odd 1 or 2, but literally
Exactly.
1 or 2. It's really a minimalist amount of Z's. Plus, it's a really good place to... I mean, you've done this before, is actually create a base in the ceiling, in the roof of this.
I didn't quite do it myself yet, but yeah, you can do it.
So
you
basically create a platform of the next level up, because there isn't a next level, but there is in the building. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make that a thing.
Show the... Alright, I'm going to take... You must have taken these engine parts.
I haven't touched any engine parts. Oh, unless you're talking about the vehicles over the corner. No, I haven't touched them. I haven't been here yet.
They're at 0%, so...
Someone's had them.
Ooh, a gas tank needs to... It's a big gas tank, too, for a standard vehicle.
Awesome. Okay.
I'm gonna take this gas tank, because...
Okay, cool. Well, now the helicopter's done.
It's a 100% gas tank.
Ooh, that sounds fine and dandy. I'm going to get back to base and get these, as many of these sacks into storage. Cold storage, that is. Remembering that there is a car collision up here somewhere that I need to avoid by not hitting a tree with a bit of luck. There it is. Found it.
Alright. So it's got no gas tank now. I'm scavenging parts off these vehicles.
So a few zombies have headed this way, and they're proliferating the roads. So the helicopter's literally really drawn them out.
Yeah, it's drawing them out, but we don't have to worry about them. We can avoid them.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm doing. Wait, steady on. The Humvee, the world's slowest turning circle ever. Right, let's get all of the... Ah! Did you come from, you swine? How dare you attack me when I'm offloading food? Now hopefully there'll be room in our fridges for this.
We got a whole freezer for her.
Yeah.
You know, the cool thing is when you build a base here, you can actually you got plenty of trees.
Yeah. Yeah, it's absolutely surrounded, isn't it? So it's fantastic for that. Right, we officially have food for years, let alone weeks or days. And fill the empty bottle. So that's awesome. Oh, and we do have visitors. Come on your feet. Face me like a zombie. Managed to create a bottleneck there that I can't get around.
See, the cool thing about this is we did not bring them to our base.
Yeah, there was 5 around the base, but I've just taken care of them, so that's all good.
That's the main reason why I wanted to get away from our base, because then we don't bring them to the base.
Really
that is actually the trick to this.
Yeah.
Is if you experience a helicopter and you have a base set up,
don't go to it.
Yes, do not, unless you're actually already at base, do not go to the base if you're out and about.
No, I don't want the jack.
Unless you're prepared for a battle.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the few things that a lot of new people end up doing is they think their base is all set up and they bring a whole horde of zombies to it.
And then realise it isn't.
Exactly.
Okay, so Angular Magazine 2, Cooking 1. Then we've got Farming 4, Foraging 3 and 5.
Chili dogs, you just...
3 and 5. Trapping...
Oh, Chili, I got it. Give me a second here.
Trapping.
Alright.
And then... Tailoring, so I can read tailoring this week. Metalwork. We can finally learn metalwork 1 to 5. Got mechanics 1 to 5. First aid. Did I not pick up any first aid books? No, because I didn't have them. Electricity 5, carpentry 5, so that's all good. Right, so we've got.
So I gotta become Pikachu now.
Right, okay, so Pikachu is. Okay, farming and hunter magazines. Farmer magazine, which we already might have.
Yes, I am.
Did I or did I not just put farming magazine in there? Did I put it in there? In which case, what did I just do with the farming magazine? Oh, there it is. We've already got a farming magazine, so that's okay.
All right, Chili Dog, there's your... Yes, I'm raising that price on you.
Good.
Becoming Pikachu.
That's because you're always Pikachu.
All right.
Hunter. Oh, awesome. We've got a full set of Hunter magazines now. 1 to 3. Definitely worthwhile. So let's have a look. We've got engineer. We've got electronics 3 and electronics. We've already got lots of electronics.
For those who don't know Chili Dog, let's give him a shout out here.
The amazing, the wonderful, the awesome Chili Dog! There we go, shout it out.
See, Chili actually does a little bit more on some of the Zomboid stuff than I do.
Right, so these are all of our spare magazines. I'm going to go put the seeds in the shed. In fact, I'm going to take those and I'm going to replace them with seeds. Let's take the sunglasses, the swim trunks, the bath towel, the bikini, the book. Let's put all of our seeds in there. I'm going to put the jars in there as well. Then I'm going to run to the bin, not to the hills, running to the bin. Cute Iron Maiden. Run to the hills. Or run to the bin in this case. Right, so we can now, cause now that we've got the barrels in place, so that you can see the barrels on the top of the house here. So when they fill up with water, when the water runs out, we'll be able to connect them to the sinks in the kitchen and in the upstairs bathroom, and then we'll have a continued supply of fresh water. Now, what I also want to do is create other barrels so that we can wash in. I'll put those out the back, which I now need to do.
Pancakes. All right, just a second here.
And we also need a few more crates and things. Not wade through the bushes. Four planks, that's a barrel. Should have... Oh, I've easily got enough for a couple of barrels out the back. And I'll put that to the wrong thingy. Don't quite know what happened there, but that doesn't look good. Do you care where I put these barrels, Super? Specifically?
Alright. Sorry, I had to
Yeah, cool.
deal with...
Do you have any preference where I put these barrels?
For the washing barrels?
Yeah, washing barrels. Do you want them out the front, next to the generator, or do you want them out the back?
I'd say we do it out back.
Okay, alright, I'll put them in my current location then. Because the other thing is you can always use these for watering plants. Which is where we tend to do our watering of plants. Gonna dismantle the picnic table.
Yeah, I talked to my son a little bit. He took and grabbed my breakfast and ate it all.
Good lad. He's growing. He's a growing lad. He needs the food.
He took it without asking me.
And you're his dad.
So I took and told him no taco today.
Ah, okay. There are consequences for stealing breakfasts.
Well, for taking without permission. So I did get so you know how I got my car was stolen a couple weeks ago.
Right, yeah.
a few weeks ago. Well, I got a letter in the mail the other day. I get subpoenaed.
Eh?
Basically, I get to go to court
All right,
to
okay.
testify against the kid.
Ah, okay. Surely your legal
Which means-
representation can do that for you without you having to...
Well, see, the thing is the legal representation is the state's attorney.
Right, okay.
Because because I'm not the defendant, I don't have to worry. I still got to go testify, but because of the fact that the kid is fighting it,
How can he fight it? He was caught red-handed, weren't he?
that's just it. Is they got all the evidence they need to back to literally I mean, they've got DNA, they've got him on camera.
Yeah, it doesn't get any more damning than that, really, does it? I mean, come on. Here's you in the stolen vehicle. Here's your fingerprints all over the stolen vehicle. It's like...
Plus, they got people that this town is not that big to where people don't recognize him.
Yeah. What a muppet.
Plus, it was parked right where he lived.
Oh my god.
Right where near he lived. I mean...
World's dumbest criminals.
He's a 14-year-old kid thinking he can get by with it, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm guessing his mom probably is helping him try and... Which, if that's the case, then... But yes, it is the world's dumbest criminals.
Right, I officially think that that's all the downstairs windows barricaded from the outside, at the very least.
But yes, if you're a criminal, you don't want to get caught. One, you don't leave a dang can of pop in the car.
Stop giving the criminals ideas, Super.
Hey, no problem, chili dogs. Thanks for turning me into Pikachu. Even though I give you a hard time about it.
Okay then, so sterilising bandages. So, I always do this, but it's always worth doing again. For the sake of everybody who's watching, if you get rags from ripping up clothing, or you find bandages and they're dirty and you clean them so that you've got clean bandages, they're not sterilised. There are 3 ways to sterilise bandages in this game. 2 of them involve liquids, which are bourbon and disinfectant. If you have disinfectant or bourbon in your inventory, you can then sterilise bandages using those. The third method involves using a campfire, or in this case we've got a working cooker with a pot of water in it. So we've got a cooking pot with water, so this will heat up. Now I've started turning it on, and then I will get the option to disinfect bandage, and I can disinfect those bandages in that water and end up with sterilised bandages. Now if you get hurt, a sterilised bandage will help keep the infections away. So you're less likely to get an infected wound, especially when you do get hurt, you use an alcoholic wipe to clean it off, and then you wrap it with a sterilised bandage. You're less likely to get an infection from that, because you can die in this game from infections. So we have a reasonable book collection now. We're just missing first aid-y stuff, aren't we, really? And cooking. Have you got carpentry too? Super? And Super's left. It's gone quiet. Okay, right. Okay, I don't need that. And carpentry 2 is pretty easy to come past.
I had the carpentry too, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm actually, because we had carpentry, I'm actually all the way up to 10 with carpentry and mechanics. I haven't even started metalworking yet. I'll work on that this week, and I went up to as far as I could with tailoring. So what I will do, and this will probably kick me off the server because it quite often does, I'm going to start reading that, because once I've got that up to the next levels, up to level 10, so I have the best tailoring, what it allows me to do is it then allows me to repair my clothes. But not only that, if I just take a look at that, go inspect, so it's got a hole in it, I can repair the hole, and then what I can do, I've got a couple of holes. Yeah, okay, so Pan Bunny, just for your information, we do have on this server, the way in which books work is they give you an XP bonus boost, so that when you're doing the skills, you get a bonus experience from doing them. We have in the game on the server 2 different mods. One of them's called Book Collection, so the books are labelled for dummies, intermediate, advanced, expert and master, i.e. volumes 1 to 5. And then we have one called Book Learner, so that when you read the book, you gain the experience from reading the book. You don't have to do a task to get the experience, which is different from the vanilla. Okay? That's how the skills go up quickly. Now, if you're like me and Super, and we've been playing this game for years, having to redo the skills over and over and over and over and over and over is enough to make you want to commit suicide. So that's why we've got Book Learner in here. Plus, once you get your skills up, you can build things up. And to be fair, I also do like to do demonstrations, as you may have noticed. Being able to get your skills up pretty quick to do that, it is part of that as well. So that's why. So yeah, we are going to be doing some farming. So 2 important things for farming is cigarettes, yes, cigarettes, and rotten milk. Now you may ask why, and the idea is that one is a mildew cure, the other one's a pesticide cure. So if you take a look at my skills now, I've been reading the tailoring. I should be getting some XP from this. It's not at the minute. It's not giving me anything. But eventually it will. Unless it kicks me off the server. Yeah, so...
No, because this wooden bar stool isn't doing any good. Because we can't hit rest on it.
Yeah.
I'm disassembling it.
Yes, good plan. Well, that's like any of the furniture in this game. You can't sit on the furniture. You can sit on the floor, but you can't sit in a chair.
Yeah, but if it gives you the... Usually it gives you the option to rest.
Yeah, but then you stand up and do it. You don't actually lay down on it, do you? Or sit on it.
I'm putting this empty bucket out too.
Yeah. Yes, you're right, Pan Bunny. There is a mod that alters the character so that you can actually sit on couches and chairs and things like that. Do you know what? I'm not getting anything from reading this book.
What level of...
Well, I'm reading Tailoring 5. And so far my tailoring level is still at 8. Normally it goes up. I've got the bonuses. And it was working fine.
It just might be just going... It just might go slower at level 5, at the book 5.
Yeah. Might be all of a sudden it just goes ping. I'm just waiting for it to kick me out because that's one of the problems with Book Learner is it quite often kicks you out when you're reading the higher level books 3, 4 and 5. Which is why it's a pain in the neck.
Yeah, but it is faster than...
Of course, the other alternative to this is if you've got the videotapes, the VHS tapes, and you've got a TV which takes a VHS tape, you can put the if you get like the so there's the Cook Show, Woodcraft, Car Zone. What's the other one? Exposure Survival. And you can put those videos in there, and they will give you passive experience as well.
In fact, let me run the Cook Show VHS here.
Yeah, go for it.
What's your cooking at?
It's just under 2.
All right, so...
Okay, so some of my PZ videos go back to 2017. So that's a long time. Almost 8 years. Chicken noodle soup, it solves it. Yeah. Yeah, now I've actually come up with that number. It's like, yeah, that's a long time for me playing Project Zomboid. So look, my cooking's going up.
Yep.
Any second now I should go up to level 2 cooking. There it is. I'm now a level 2 cook. Oh, I've actually started getting experience for tailoring now. So I've got the passive. So this is fantastic because not only did I get the passive experience from the cooking show, I'm also getting the experience from reading the book. The only thing that I will need to do is do some actual to get it all the way up. Ah, there we go. Been kicked off. And this is what happens with the book collection, book learner. It would happen 3 or 4 times, but eventually you do get through it. It's a bit of an annoyance, really. That one. Actually, I can actually delete that because the old Savvy Gadgetz server, which is no more, is no more. For we are now hosted by SurvivorCity. Now, SurvivorCity hosts many servers, including DayZ. If you didn't catch my DayZ video from the other week, the live stream, Viper, who was on the chat earlier, took us around the new map, which is a completely player-made map with custom elements to it, and we had a look around the black market. We went through a black market run, went through the different traders in the different locations. And we also went through the mining, which you don't normally get in Project DayZ, the hunters, the airdrops, and we actually got a car from the airdrop, which was great. So yeah, it's a very, very heavily modified servers. They have 5 running, varying different ones, but the latest one that we looked through was a PvE server, and it's far more orientated towards PvE, and the airdrops and the different types of bears and radioactive bears. You can hunt those for pelts and sell the pelts, and it's like going to a military area, picking up loads of guns and selling it, that kind of thing. But overall, it's a really great server, custom vehicles and all sorts. It's quite a thing to play. There we go. I've been kicked out again. The joys of Book Learner. I wish they'd fix it. I really do. I've messaged the person that does Book Learner, but obviously they're not bothering to fix it. So
Pan Bunny is the 3rd person.
Oh, right. Well, okay.
I looked and seen that somebody else was here. I was on the server. I was like, it's Pan Bunny.
It is. Pan Bunny's in my chat.
Yeah. Where did Pan Bunny take and start in?
So where did you start, Pan Bunny? Rosewood, Riverside, Muldra. West Point.
West Point? Oh, man.
Yeah, brave lad. Although, to be fair, it's like standard population, so it shouldn't be too harsh. Some of the...
Yeah, but West Point still is a...
Still harsh. That's why we start in Rosewood.
Experienced.
Yeah. Yeah, so we always start off in Rosewood and make our way through west to West Point, Muldra, West Point, then on to Louisville.
We'll make our way through there eventually.
Yeah. Yeah.
If Pan Bunny gets to the gun shop before me, then
that's quite likely.
Tell him to save the shot, save some bullets for me.
Shotgun shells. Yeah.
I need to go to the...
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, one of the first places I based up was the fire station in Rosewood. It is a really good place to base up, let's be fair.
Is there somebody behind you? no, it's just your scar. It just looked like somebody was behind you. I was like,
Yeah, we usually, I mean, we make our, if I just get this out, so this is Rosewood. This is the fire station just here. This is the police station. This is the school. And this is the courthouse. So, and we're out here. We're on the outskirts in this farmhouse, and we always use this as a base because it only takes a couple of minutes to walk across here in the petrol station or the gas station. And then you've got American Tire. You've got Pizza World and Spiffos, which are food places. And then you wander down, you've got Jenny's Table, and then you've got the Gigamart. So all of that end is like all the food places and places to get petrol and things.
so is Pan Bunny going out to the three mansions to base up at?
What, in West Point?
Yeah.
Oh, Wasteman Central. Oh, Wasteman, thanks very much for telling me about the clock on my other videos. Thanks for that, matey. Much appreciated.
Because that's usually the safest there. Most people base up at the three house mansions outside of town.
Yeah.
Just to the west of West Point.
North, south,
Just because.
east, west.
Yep. All right, since we're now daytime and it's foggy.
Yep, I can see the fog outside. Just like, oh.
I don't know if we dare go face that crowd in the.
Ha 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 ha! How little you know me. Oh, God, been kicked off again. Book learner, pain in the neck. Works beautifully up until level book 3, and then it starts kicking you off. Yes, yeah, I've been really good actually. Thank you, Wasteman. I'm actually on a long-term holiday, so I've actually got the summer holidays off. So I've been able to, push out some videos for different content. I've been able to get live a couple more times, so things are going really well. Still got a couple of weeks left. Got some family plans that we're going to be doing. But yeah, things are going really well. If you haven't seen the DayZ stuff that I did last week for the new server for SurvivorCity, that's always worth a watch. Plus, I've been pushing out regular videos for Zombie Survival Game Online, which is what it's actually called. I've been running through the missions on that, and I've got videos coming on that. They're still in beta, so they're still building stuff into it, and the last branch actually introduced the first car, and I've got a video on how to get that car as well. So, but again, it's like I'm trying to do them in sequence because I've actually created those videos. I just need to push them out.
On my playthrough, the solo playthrough, I've actually made it into. Moving my way into West Point.
Oh, okay. So this is the playthrough where you've got no cars.
No cars, cannot sleep in buildings with houses already in or beds already in them. And I cannot take and build myself a base, till I visit every single vanilla big town, main town. So Rosewood, spawn towns, that is, on the vanilla side.
So Riverside,
Riverside,
yeah.
West Point, and Muldrow.
Yeah, so you've got to visit those, and then you can build yourself a base.
I gotta visit each of those once, and then I can start building up a base. Wherever I choose, and I gotta build it from the ground up.
We've done ground up challenges like that before in previous run throughs. We actually did one. And you actually made a really good base up at the tower, the radio tower, near Riverside.
I did build I do very good bases. But this time I gotta build it from the ground up, and I gotta eventually carry everything with me.
Yeah.
To that spot. I found seeds and everything and stuff, but yeah, I had to drop. I haven't actually used any guns in that place.
Really? You?
Yeah.
You've not used any guns?
Exactly.
What the hell? That's so unlike you.
I know. Oh, there you got kicked. I seen that.
Yeah, it's annoying. That's about the 5th time that it's kicked me off.
That's why we usually do the book reading times at off stream.
Yeah.
But yes, it is unlike me to actually not use guns.
Yeah, very true.
I've been actually using a lot of machetes.
Amari Dusk. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for getting on the chat. And thank you to Pan Bunny and Wasteman Central for getting on the chat as well. Forgot to say that. Crates and fences, right. So, yeah, you can create a barrier that zombies cannot get past with crates and fences. It's a really old trick, actually, which we've never used. But it's one of those ones where if you've got a crate and you've got a fence either side, the zombies can't get over the fence to get to the other side of the fence because there's a crate in the way. But you can get over it if you've got a fence on either side because your character will climb over the fence, walk across the crate, and then climb over the fence on the other side and fall down. That's something the zombies can't do. It is a really, really, really cunning trick. I believe the first person that showed me that trick was in a short video done by Nurse.
Yes, but now the one trick is you can actually use composter bins.
Oh, really?
Yes, if you build composter bins, you don't move them. The zombies can't get in them.
Oh, right. Nice one, Amari. That sounds quite interesting.
Do we need the sink plumbed?
No, because we've still got water. And the barrels haven't been filled yet. I don't think it's rained since I've built them, so... Hopefully I'm not going to get kicked off.
He gave me the option to plumb it, that's why I was...
Yeah, yes. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, right, there we go. So I'm actually now tailoring 10. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it to need me to go tailoring. Right, so now I've achieved tailoring 10.
Okay, so whose car is this blue one?
I believe it was my one initially, but if you want to fandangle it, you're more than welcome to it.
I'm parking it away, that's...
If you need the parts... Right, so...
No, I'm just parking it out, making it look a little less crowded here.
Okay. Right, so I need the thread. So what I was hoping to do is I'll take the thread, take the leather strips, and then take the sewing kit. So what we're going to be doing, I think I might need to drop that on the floor and take out the needle and the thread, because I need the needle and the thread. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to patch up our clothes, because some of our clothes have got holes in them. So if we take a look at the military jacket and we inspect it, it's got a hole on it. So we can patch the hole with leather strips, or patch all the holes because there's more than one. So that now brings up the condition of it. What we can now do is add padding. Add padding to all with leather strips. So what you'll see is that the bite and scratch resistance are currently pretty much 30, apart from where I've actually patched it across the board, and scratch is about 50. So if we now add padding to all of that, it now takes that up by 10% and 20% respectively. And then we can do that to all of our clothes. So what we can do is we just did that. Let's check that one. So that one's got no holes in it, so we'll just add padding to that, and that's 10 and 20. And it's now 20 and 40. Need to get rid of all the blood on it. More importantly, where's my scarf? My beloved scarf. Well, it does in films, doesn't it, Amari? Ah, Gerald, hello, welcome to the channel again. Good to see you on the chat. But yeah, it's like you watch any sort of scary movie or horror movie, panic makes you fall over. So that's where that's come from, I suspect, isn't it? So we inspect that. But yeah, you're right. So let's fix the hole. Yes, blood can increase the level of infection or that. So keeping yourself clean, keeping your clothing clean is another pro tip. Right, so that's all of that done. So we've done the military camo jacket. We've done the trousers. Camo shirt.
The trousers.
Trousers. Donald, where's your trousers? Trousers. Hunted high and hunted low and hunted where no one should go. Hello, Donald, where's your trousers? Sorry. So that's the military camo too. We can do that one. That's already got patches.
I think we can delete these. I'm emptying the trash bin.
Okay, yeah. Adding padding to me socks. Sock padding.
Leather?
Yep. Adding padding to me tank top. I'm so well padded it's unreal. I don't think you can do boots. No, there's no option to do it on boots. But gloves. Gloves are one of those things that if you get bitten on the hands, someone, I can't remember who it was, but someone actually worked it out that you're more likely to get bitten if you're attacked on the hands. Which is a bit weird. Rather than anywhere else. Right, so needle and thread. Do not go in there. That goes in there. And then that can go in there just so it's tidy. There we go. So I am now very well protected.
Even though...
Yeah, I was going to say my clothes are absolutely covered in blood. And you can actually see, if you have a look at my character now, if I just stand over here, you can see all of the leather patches on the character. But what I need is something to eat. My character is done. There's a naked Supertoon. It's always a shock. Yes, you probably can pad sneakers out, but I'm wearing military boots, so I don't think that you can do that to those. And like Super, I'm going to put my clothes in the wash.
Alright, since it's been the hour, I'm going... I no longer have to be Pikachu.
Right, so what Super's referring to is that in his stream, his avatar, well, unlike me, you can see my face, Super uses one of those, what's the mod called? What's the thing for Steam?
It's animes.
Animes, that's it, yeah. So he's actually usually you're a military guy, but on your channel, people can vote for you and they all what they want. Is that right? And they always choose Pikachu.
Yes, I actually have it to where people can actually use channel points to actually make me do different things.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, you newspapers, books, magazines, as you say, money, rags, for clothing, you can burn all of that. Right, you move. Is your Right,
Yes,
'cause
all my clothes are washed. I'm gonna throw them in the dryer.
yeah, I'm going to do exactly that because mine are dirty, covered in blood.
See, mine weren't covered in blood yet.
Yeah, I know. Don't rub it in. Right, so whilst we've still got electricity and working water, we can still use the washing machine. And then we can use the dryer to dry our clothes. Meanwhile, whilst that's doing it, I can actually clean myself. And because we've still got running water, I can wash myself. There we go. I can wash my weapons as well. And cleanliness helps with the zombification. Or the lack of it.
Yes.
Sorry, Gerald, what do you mean? Who's a VTuber?
I am a VTuber, basically.
Yes, Super is. We both are. We both run our own channels, and we play together. So,
Well, a VTuber is basically somebody who uses avatars and stuff. Like myself.
yeah.
I stubbed my toe on this freezer, dang it.
Nothing like a quick clean axe to go kill more zombies with.
Why is the fog lasting so long today?
I don't know. It's very foggy. And you could do that, but it's like, why bother? It's like we've got at the start of the stream, I set up the rain catcher barrels that we need to feed the taps, both here in the kitchen and on the level above. So when it rains, then yeah. But if if you fill a rain catcher barrel outside with clean water and then it rains, does it not become tainted then?
If it rains, yes, it becomes tainted.
So unless you stash them in the house, and then it's a case of being able to transport it from the tap to the rain catcher barrel. Yeah, so if you have it inside, you still have to transport it from the tap to the rain catcher barrel. And that's a very laborious task.
I mean, you could take and do it. I mean, it's not impossible.
But it's not going to last forever. Whereas
Exactly.
having the barrels connected to the taps lasts as long as you've got water in the barrels. And when it comes from the barrel to the tap, it comes out from the tainted from the barrel, but clean from the tap. Which is why we do that. So, as an initial, first, I need some water for a while. I'm not going to be able to get rain catcher barrels up above my taps or plumb them in. Then, yeah, as a backup plan, you could do that. That's not a bad plan. The other one is the easier way of doing that is you could go and get the water coolers. Because you will find water coolers in the police station and in the office buildings and in American Tire, and you can dump them in the back of a car and you can just load them out in your base. You've still got a fresh supply of water anyway, and you don't have to have carpentry for that. Yeah, that will keep you going for much longer.
End of the day, though, if you take and wanted to do something like that, if you don't want to take any anything that has rainwater from the outside and dump it into the water coolers. Because of the fact that the office water coolers will have tainted water then.
Yeah, so you grab those and just fill them from the tap.
Exactly. You have to use like a powder or something like that. Again, that's where you have to look at as how much you want to move it, how much moving you got to do with it.
Okay. Beginning to look
If
like...
that makes sense.
Yeah, beginning to look like Grizzly Adams here. And I think I need a razor to shave with, or at least a knife of some description.
Scissors.
I have scissors.
Do you have a pair of scissors?
I do.
You can use scissors. Right, basically,
0.
you have a pair of scissors. Let me unequip this. Because I too am getting a little bit burly. So
yeah, use the scissors. Hey, that's better. Shaved.
well, I'm not completely clean shaven, but I'm a little better than I was.
And here I am just running around in my pants. Awesome. Right, okay, so we've actually got done really well.
Well, we survived the first helicopter event.
Yeah, thankfully. Bloody hate those things. Okay, so we've got today.
Did somebody just fall out the window?
Nope, I've just got out the window literally after you just said. So these 2 rain catcher barrels, when it rains, they will collect water. It will be tainted, and then when the water finally shuts off, we can connect them to the sink in the kitchen. And then the same goes for these 2 barrels up here. These 2 barrels are above the 2 sinks in the upstairs bathroom. We'll be able to do the same for them, so we will not be short on clean drinking water. We've also got out the back 2 rain catcher barrels just here, which we will then use to wash in. That way we're not washing in our clean drinking water.
So you did go out the window then?
Nope. Well, I did go out the window, but only after you said, did someone go out the window? It's like it's almost as if you preempted it, Super. It's like, did you just go out the window? Yeah,
I'm psychic.
Yeah. Right, so that's all of my clothes.
I have
now
the psychic
cleaned.
ability of seeing into the future of then jumping out the window.
He's a very clever man, that Super. You know that. Right, so let's take a look at what levels of protection I've got now that I've actually got my clothes back on. So, protection levels. So, I've got 100% on my upper torso for scratch, right upper arm, left arm's not so good, so I could probably use some. Get my groin, oh yeah, and my hands. So your hands, bite defense 25%, 20% on the thighs and the groin. Lovely, but overall it's better than what it was. In some places it's like 100%. My head 100% bite and scratch. Lower torso 70%, 100%. Upper torso 70%, 100%. Why is my left arm so bad?
The trick is not to get bit.
Yeah, the trick is don't get bit in the first place. Yeah, quite. So, why is... That's because of that one's got the hole in it. I noticed that didn't entirely clean. There's trousers, so we're not interested in those. It's interesting. It's got to be something to do with my military jacket, innit? Because the upper left arm, even though it was patched, it's got less because it had the hole in it. So I need to get myself a new green military camo jacket at some point and repatch it. Right, so there we go. So what have we done in this playthrough?
There was some in the... If you go back out to the farm warehouses, in the one in the shed there was some.
Yeah, you're right. There was like a full, almost a full outfit, wasn't there? Yeah. Okay, that could be something we could do during the week. But I think during the week I'll have to work on my metalwork and my mechanics. Yay! Right. Okay. So there we go. Right. So Amari's saying that he plays with zombie infection off. He knows it's a bit controversial, but I like to have the game as a hack and slash in a way, insane population multi-hit on. Yeah. We did one of our previous, not too long ago, it was this year, we did 2 times population, and that was bad enough, to be honest. That was quite harsh.
If he's got infection off, he don't have to worry about getting infected.
Well, yeah, but he can still die quite easily from being overwhelmed by zombies. Which is where an insane population may come into play there. So, yeah. Right, okay, so what we've done this playthrough, we've built our rain catcher barrels, we've been out and we've looted, we found a sports car for Super. Found a nice sports car.
Was that red one?
Yeah. Which you didn't pick up, did you?
Not yet.
Right.
I drove by it as I was going to come get you.
No, it's not foggy anymore. Alright, I'll go get it.
Hey.
I'm on my way.
And then...
We've got...
Well, I can go get it myself here.
No, I'm doing it now. We've had the helicopter event, and we managed to avoid the helicopter event by going out to the warehouses. We got a welding mask. So we finally have a welding mask so that we can now do metalwork related things with. We have propane torch, we have a propane tank or 2. So there's plenty of options for us to use the propane torch there.
I want to go get I'm going to come into town to knock some zombies' heads up.
Just split some skulls, huh?
Well, yeah, we got those zombies hanging around town.
Yeah, there were quite a few. And we've managed to get our tailoring up to level 10.
The police station.
Of course you do. So we've also...
know why I want to get to the police station.
Yeah, it's because you need shotgun shells. Always.
That's right.
So we've also got our tailoring up to level 10, and we've patched up our gear, so we're far less likely to get hurt when we do actually get attacked by zombies, because let's face it, it does happen.
Brace you there.
I think you'll beat me.
Oh, we got a group over here by the quick Gigamart here.
Okay, well you take care of them, I'll go steal the car. Actually, I'll have a quick look around town because... So this is the Dodge Charger. Oh yeah, there's a group. I'll let Super take care of them.
Yeah, let me finish this one off first.
Yeah, there's about 20 Z's there. Right, so there's the courthouse.
That's right. You go bang on the door here. I'm scraping them off, some of them off.
Right, so this is water cooler here.
That's
is
right.
what we're talking about. You can actually pick those up and take them with you. and then you can put those in your base initially. Okay, bad news. The armory in the police station has not restocked yet.
Well, shucks. God dang it, my garden fork broke.
You've been forked, mate. That's what. Oh, let's avoid all of them. Wherever they're going. Are they following you?
They might.
I was going to say, I didn't see you. They're milling around just outside Jenny's table. Let's take a quick look around this car park. Car Parkio. I don't remember there being one in here, but then I don't remember there one being one of these around the back of the shops either. So let's go have a look around the back of the shops. At least have a better look. Okay, so not there.
Now, you stop banging on the door.
Well, if, you know, cars have their uses in Project Zomboid, and, you know, they can be useful in different ways, let's face it, because I quite often use my car as a noise distraction. Oh, the bread shetty's made a guest appearance this week, has it? Finally, I haven't seen one this week, which has been nice actually. So the bread shetty is what we refer to as a knife that sticks out of a zombie that looks like the size of a machete, but when you check it, it's actually a bread knife. So we call it a bread shetty.
But yes, the bread shetty has appeared.
We have the appearance of the bread shetty, yeah. The non-holy grail of gaming in Project Zomboid. It's the hope that you've got a machete, and then the disappointment that it's a bread knife, yeah.
I am going to go grab some snacks out of the gas station here.
Okay, cool.
Because my character is a little bit under.
Well, yes, you're quite right. The zombies quite wanted some toast and ended up stabbing themselves with it. And, you know, then door dashed it to us so that we ended up with a bread shetty. Right, okay, so that's 2.5 hours. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, Amari. Who knows? Right, so, okay, I'm going to bring the stream to a close there after 2.5 hours. I'd like to thank you very much to Robin, Viper, to Chubby Mule, to Wasteman Central, to Pan Bunny, to Gerald. Gerald was on there as well. I know he was there. I saw his name and said, "Oh yeah, Gerald Lancaster," and Amari for getting on the chat. Thank you very much for making this stream an interactive experience. Now, if you've been watching the video, please hit the like button. It helps me out immensely, costs you nothing, and takes only a second. And consider subscribing so that you catch our future videos. Hopefully you have a good week. I will catch you next Sunday for another live Project Zomboid. Hopefully I'll get a DayZ live during the week at some point. But until then, it's goodbye from Super.
So long on Ven's stream.
And it's goodbye from me. Have a good day and a good week, everybody. See you next week.